Hi guys, welcome to review 1100, so a little bit of a milestone review, and I thought I'd crack open something a little bit special from the beer cellar, and this is actually a beer that was kindly given to me by my good friend Harry from Bluenose Beer Reviews when I was up there last time with Dean, or down there, I should say. And this is a bottle of the La Vermontoise, or La Vermontoise, which is it's a saison Belgian farmhouse saison, according to Untapped beer. Not sure when this was actually brewed, but all I can tell you is that the best before is the end of 2020. So yeah, perfect year for it. Again, don't know when this was brewed, don't know what the vintage was, although I know that Harry checked this in about February or so last year, so I think it's been around a bit, so it's been pre-aged for me. And it's getting windy, so the camera's probably going to fall over, but no matter. As you can see, dressed for the occasion with my hairstyle that reminds you of the uncle that your family don't talk about anymore. But yeah, so I'm intrigued by this one. I was going to do a bit of a double fisting with Hill's Farmstead beers, because I got one in the Mikkeller Beer Club, but I thought, no, I think one's going to be enough at a time. And yeah, so this is brewed in collaboration between the Blaugies, don't know if that's pronounced correctly, out of Belgium, and Hill's Farmstead, or Hill Farmstead. And a really nice sort of classic looking beer, just in terms of its whole presentation. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice label, nice green bottle, and corking caged. So looking forward to this one, even though saisons aren't really one of my favourite styles. In fact, one of my least favourite styles are saisons. But I'm sure this is going to taste interesting, to say the least. But again, oh fucking hell, didn't expect it to come off that easy. Massive thank you again to Harry from Bluenose Beer Reviews, who just like sort of haphazardly gave me this, and at the same time he gave me a triple IPA from Other Half, so it's like the best of both worlds really. And I thought it'd be nice to use my Mikkeller Beer Club glass, but as you can see, quite a lively beer, as you would expect. So the poured with a little bit too much head, so I'm going to pour the rest in slowly. And this is just at pretty much room temperature. I didn't really want to chill this down. I don't know how you're supposed to drink beers like this, because beers like this are way above my station, it has to be said. So it's probably going to get a little bit lost on me compared to some people. But for 1100 reviews, something a bit special, something to lift my spirits in these lockdown times as this is being recorded. So beer in the glass then, and it looks like sort of like cloudy, you know, lemonade or lemon juice. Almost reminds me a bit of olive oil in terms of its appearance. A nice sort of lighter olive oil. 2 to 3 fingers worth of a really foamy white head, but yeah, lovely sort of chalkiness to it, and it looks really nice in this little glass. So let's see what we get on the nose. And it does smell, it's got a load of lemon character coming through, and I've just managed to make that head grow. There's a little bit of a funkiness to it, but not overrightly so. Overrightly so? That's not even a fucking word. Overbearingly so. Yeah, you get a bit of lemon juice, a bit of like hay, muskiness, a little bit of pear-like sweetness coming through, and a little bit of a slight smoky vibe. Anyway, it's interesting smelling, so let's give it a taste. Cheers all. It's got quite a like savoury character to it. Very wheaty, bready. It's got a little bit of a slight twang of a citrus character coming through. Not too tart, not too puckering. Really quite easy drinking, to be honest. It's got a little bit of like a grape-like character to it going through. Doesn't finish too dry either, which I do sometimes find unpleasant with beers like this. Yeah, it's really... I was expecting it to be a little bit more sharp. But it's like a really slight funky breadiness to it, with a little bit of like squeezed lemon. You know, like when you've made like a battered or breaded fish, or like a schnitzel or something like that, and then you squeeze some lemon on the top. It reminds me of that. It's got that slight savoury, like batter-like character, although it doesn't taste like batter, of course, but that's the image that I get in my head. I mean, if you're having this with like homemade fish and chips, yeah, I think this is going to go really well. But yeah, you're not really getting any sort of like vinegariness coming through. There's a very subtle hint of like a white wine character, although I'm not sure if that's, you know, purposeful. Again, I don't really know too much about the sort of like genetic makeup of this beer. All I know is that it's Belgian farmhouse / saison. Yeah, I quite like this. It's just a little bit fruity, without it being fruity or fruited. Again, I'm sure there are flavours in here that are screaming out to other people when they're trying it. A little bit of white pepper, that sort of thing. It's probably a lot more complex and nuanced than what I'm experiencing, but then again, I don't really tend to try too many of these types of beer because I'm just not that big of a fan of them, really. But yeah, it looks gorgeous carbonation in there. Although it's not really heavily carbonated when you drink it. It's quite smooth. In fact, the head is more sharp than the actual beer itself, which is interesting. So yeah, is this beer lost on me? Probably. As I said, beers like this are usually way above my station. I have no right at all to even have a bottle of this, let alone give my ignorant viewpoints on YouTube. But yeah, if I could get more saisons that tasted like this, then I'd be very happy. And I think this could be, you know, chilled down a little bit actually as well. The ABV is 6%, so, you know, sessionable. I think what I'm actually going to do is, because I don't know if I want to finish this all in one sitting, I'm going to put like a stop on the bottle, put it in the fridge, chill it down a little bit, and have some a little bit later on. But yeah, this is really, really nice. And it's actually a lot more satisfying than a lot of the other saisons that I have had up to this point. Again, not a style that I'm a fan of, not a style that I really like, or I'm too familiar with. I'm really quite ignorant when it comes to beers like this, I suppose. But this has got, it's a really nice, mellow and rounded drinking experience. And I've realised the lighting's going to be absolutely horrendous because it's all bright and stuff, and God, I look like a sex offender. I look like a 70s sex offender when I've got my hair like this, but it's like all over the place and it's really warm and I couldn't be bothered constantly brushing my fringe to the side. So, you know, being sat in the garden with my Spetsnaz t-shirt on, which I've just realised looks like a Spetsnaz t-shirt. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. This would be perfect with like a really strong cheddar and rye bread, I would say, with a little bit of salami, like smoked sausage. that sort of thing. Perfect sort of like lunchtime beer, although it's a little bit heavier than most lunchtime beers. But we're in lockdown, so you know, first thing in the morning, you're justified in having this. So yeah, in terms of a rating then, on Le Vermontoise, I don't know if that's properly pronounced. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. I'm really enjoying that. It's far surpassed my expectations. Although, you know, with the breweries involved, you're not exactly going to be expecting a bad beer, really, are you, at the end of the day? But yeah, beautiful presentation. Again, not sure what the vintage is of this one. I'll try and include it in the title of the video. But yeah, massive thank you to Harry for Bluenose Beer Reviews for giving me this, as well as many other beers over the years that I've known him. He might be a bit of a cunt at times, but he's a lovable cunt at that. But no, all jokes aside, Harry, absolute legend. Bluenose Beer Reviews, put his link down below. And yeah, so if you've tried this and you know a little bit more about the beer, then feel free to leave some comments. What's some of your favourite beers from both breweries involved? Are you a fan of Belgian beers and all that usual stuff? Massive thank you to everyone who has watched over the years and subscribed and liked and unsubscribed and disliked and commented and shared and contacted me through other, you know, social media outlets. Right now, you know, it's a bit of a shitty time as I'm recording this, but it's such a great community to be part of, and I do genuinely appreciate it, even if it takes me literally half a year to respond to comments sometimes. But yeah, for 1100, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, a little bit interesting, and I'd like to think that this is definitely delivered. Anyway, it's not a mind-blowing experience by any means for me, but it's definitely one that I would happily have again. And I'm not sure if this beer is still available, whether they rebrew it every now and then, but it's got me really excited for my second bottle of Hill Farmstead, so looking forward to that. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and you all take care, and see you guys later. Cheers.